So in the new objectives for the Future Stars Academy Evos, we get a Playstyle Plus and 8 different playstyles. But the question is, which ones should you actually choose? So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. So obviously for the Academy Scout Report, we get the 1 of 5 pick for a Playstyle Plus. We'll have a look and see which ones we should choose with that. And then obviously for the other one, we do get somewhere the basic playstyles to be able to get 8 out of 15. So which ones should you choose? And it will depend on basically which player you've chosen. If you've chosen a defensive player, a midfielder, a fullback, or even a striker. So obviously I went with a striker, so all of my playstyles should be based around that. We'll kind of go through each one of them. We've got them all here, so obviously if we look at the Playstyle Pluses first, we have got ourselves the Rapid Plus, the Anticipate Plus, the Incisive Plus, Quick Step, Power Shot, and I think, was that it? I think that was all of them. So obviously, if I was looking at a winger, I think the Quick Step would probably be my favourite choice there. I think that's quite an easy one. Obviously going for, say, the Arsenal lad or the left wing. I can't remember, there is a left wing in there. That would be kind of my thinking there. More so than Rapid anyway. Whether we ever get a double for these, we might do by the end. I believe each player will get to at least a maximum of 91 overall. So I imagine a second Playstyle Plus will come out with this one. So whether you want to take the chance of getting another one again, it's up to you. But for me, the Quick Step for a winger would be absolutely perfect. Obviously then we've got the Power Shot Plus, we've got the Incisive, we've got Anticipate, Rapid. I think for me, Anticipate would probably be the best one for any defensive player. Personally, I think that's quite an easy one really. You've obviously got your fullbacks. You could even potentially go for a DM, maybe go in for the Anticipate as well if they're going to be heavy on that defensive side. But I'd say that would be kind of the best one you could go with there. As we have got the cam, you've got the double option for obviously Marcos over here. You could go with obviously the Power Shot Plus as a shooting cam. He can play in that striking role. Or you could go for obviously the Incisive Pass Plus, which is somewhere, which I don't know where it is. Is it down a bit further? Oh, it's over here. So obviously you go for the Incisive. I think any centre mid cam for me, the Incisive Pass has always been a fan favourite. Now the only reason why I wouldn't have chosen the cam personally is we've had a lot of options as a cam. We've had Bellingham for free, Zidane for free. We then had KDB as an option as an SBC. Cam should be a position that we all should have a solid amount for. So I think they would be my main three. Even as a fullback, I think I'd still go with the Anticipate. So I'd go personally as a striker, I'd probably be looking at the Power Shot, maybe even the Quick Step if I'm kind of double chancing that we get a double Playstyle Plus, maybe getting that finesse. I'd rather have Quick Step finesse than Power Shot finesse in my opinion, but both are still good options. So I think Quick Step would be for my attackers, I'd go Incisive for my midfielders, and I'd go Anticipate for my defenders as well. Then when it comes to the normal playstyles, we have 15 that we could have chosen 8. So we have got, these are just the normal playstyles as well. We have Relentless, Finesse Shot, Acrobatic, Press Proven, Pinged Pass. We then have, where is it gone? Technical, Block, Aerial, Jockey, Dead Ball, Flare, Bruiser, Long Ball, Whipped, Slide Tackle, and that's everything. Now again, if you've got a defensive player, you're going to pick a lot of defensive playstyle plus, well, playstyles in fact. So if I'm going for a centre-back, full-back, they'd both be roughly the same to be honest. If I was to choose 8, if we kind of count for them, I think if you're looking at it, Jockey, any defensive playstyle really. So you're going Jockey, you're going Block, Aerial, where we going, Bruiser, then you'd go Slide Tackle for 5. Then if we've got Press Proven, Relentless, I mean, you could go for one of them. I don't know if I'd go Acrobatics. If I've got another 3 to choose, thinking Jockey, yes, we're already chosen. So then really after them defensive ones, you've got a kind of a little bit of a choice. I think Press Proven or Relentless could be a nice one. I would then go potentially for, I'd say either a pinged pass or a long ball, just to add a little bit of pass into their game. I'd probably say pinged pass because realistically as a centre-back, how many long balls are you doing? More than likely I'm doing a lot of short, kind of snappy passes. So I'd go pinged pass for the 6th. And then I'd probably go something like Press Proven for the number 7. And then it's either a choice between Acrobatic, long ball, Relentless, or maybe Technical. I would say you got Technical or Flair. I'd probably go with Relentless for that one to make it into that 8. The rest, you could argue that final 3, as long as you've got the defensive playstyles, that would be the better option for me. In terms of a midfielder, again, you could go with more defensive. Obviously, CDM would be very similar. I'd probably go with, instead of maybe the Relentless, possibly going the long ball, the whipped pass as well, or winger would be whipped pass more than anything, but the long ball definitely, and still having a lot of them defensive playstyles. When it comes to a striking option, there wasn't necessarily a crazy amount. Like realistically, again, you are looking at aerial probably, you then look at flair. You could go dead ball, but I'm going to say that's a bit of a waste. I don't really need it that much. Technical, yes. Then I'd go finesse shot. I'd go relentless, long ball. The attacking ones, they've really not given us. There's no Travella. There's no there weren't a rapid, was there? So they haven't really given us any running ones, bar from the technical. So it's, again, choosing all of your attacking options there and then maybe kind of bringing it back down to maybe a bit of passing more so than anything for the attacker. And you could go like the aerial is going to be a nice one for attacking and defensive. Obviously with Mark, who I chose as the striker, is 6'2", so the aerial could come in use for him. The winger would be the same. You'd obviously go for a lot of the shooting, maybe a bit of defensive, but you'd be looking at passing. Getting all the passing in, press proven, relentless, technical. It would be quite an easy one for them because realistically you just need any sprinting, dribbling, passing, shooting, and then you throw in the defensive side if you've got extra, obviously. So you'd obviously go for, say for instance, the Arsenal boy. You'd go, no, you wouldn't go aerial, I suppose. You'd go flair. You could go dead ball for him, make him more of your kind of free kick taker rather than the striker. You'd then go for technical. You'd go for finesse shot, relentless, press proven, long ball, and whipped pass, and then maybe get rid of the dead ball for pinged pass. Actually, that probably would be the better option, and that's got to give him, to be fair, the better attacking options. And then when we look at the midfielder side of stuff, so say we go, where's my Serie boy? He would go for, you'd go pinged pass, you'd go for technical, you'd go relentless, press proven. Yes, you would go for aerial, I suppose, bruiser, and then as a centre mid, I wouldn't necessarily go finesse shot. I'd probably leave that for the cam, strikers and wingers. We've got the long ball, got press proven, and then maybe you could go for kind of like your defensive. You could maybe go for a bruiser, I'd say, or go for maybe a slide tackle, and that would kind of work. And then flair, you could. I'd possibly go block, if anything, just to add a bit of defensive zone. Obviously, the play styles are not necessarily a massive one. It's just nice to have the extra. I kind of like that they've gone for this and added that extra layer to these academy players. Now, obviously, they are only going to be one player that you can do by the looks of it. We more than likely will have another evolution coming, which will give you a bigger upgrade on somebody else. But the big thing as well with a lot of these players are they will be able to be evoed as well. Like if we go into, say, for instance, our lovely Brazilian Cam, he can still go into other evolutions. It's not that this is the only option. So you could obviously have gone and put him into here if you didn't want him in the academy. But obviously, you only get to choose one. So whether you're going to pass up on that opportunity of 91, it's a possibility, but I imagine we might get something else as well around this academy, which more than likely we will do as well. So let me know down below which one you've chosen and which Playstyle Plus and Playstyles you've chosen as well. It's all in one objective, all into that Future Stars Academy. Get it done. It's 5 matches and you'll be able to get absolutely everything.